and welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, the freeze drying academy. Again, we're starting in the kitchen. Why? Because I'm going to show you a popular item that everyone loves, especially this time of the year. What is it? Strawberries. Now, these things are massive. I got these from Costco. Take a look at these. I mean, these things are humongous strawberries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start slicing off just the tops first. That's the first thing I do. Slice the tops off. So let's go ahead and I'll show you real quick on what I do. Slice it off and kind of just go down, slice it off, no big deal. Now, if you want, you can save these. And to my understanding, I haven't been really that successful at it, but you can replant them and get your own strawberry garden going. Okay. So once I slice the strawberry, I refer back to this. If you remember on a couple episodes already, I told you how useful this hack is. Not a kitchen tool, Walmart, pick comb, but keep it separate, okay? Don't use it for your hair. All right, simply stab it down in the bottom of it, like so, all right? And we're gonna come in here and take your beautiful knife, and you just slice it in, and just kind of go about it. And I just noticed that these make the most perfect size slices. Now that one's a little bit big, no big deal, but they almost look like pickle chips, okay? Now, once I'm done slicing them, I'm gonna bring you back for the little secret to make these strawberries amazing. All right, guys, so I got done slicing these strawberries. These things look absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at that. This is a whole basket of one basket from Costco. I can guarantee you right now, one full basket is not going to fit all 4 trays, okay? In fact, you're going to have more strawberries than you are on trays. Trust me, they're not going to go to waste because now it's time to sweeten these babies up. I picked up this big bag of sugar from Costco. It's actually really good. It is 100% pure cane granular sugar, not the refined sugar, pure cane. And pure cane is amazing. We need to go back to that because if you remember back in the 80s, everything back then had pure cane sugar, and we weren't all bloated like we are nowadays because of that refined corn syrup stuff. All right, so what I got over here is my little jar of sugar that I like to use. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of sugar in there, okay? And in fact, I'm going to go 4 because I use the whole basket. So there's 1, there's 2, 3, and they're not level. You know, they're pretty good size heapings. And there's number 4. Okay, close the sugar container. Now make sure that you close this thing up really tight. Leave some air in it. Seal it up, and this is where you get the kid to help you out. And then take it up like a shake and bake. You know, if you remember, dude, I don't even know if they make shake and bake anymore. But I remember as a kid, where you put the chicken in and shake it up, and you have the shake and bake. All right. So you notice I'm rotating it, but I'm also going forward and back. So this is a really good thing, and I'm tossing it around. All right. Now, that's done. Let that sit on the counter for about 10 minutes. Then come back, and you're going to space them out on your tray. All right, guys, so it's been about 10 minutes, and take a look at this. I mean, you can see the juices just being drawn out on those strawberries. That sugar is activating them. So what I'm going to do now is just grab a little bit, and you're just going to fill your tray up, okay? And what you want to do is just lay it down, kind of fill in as much of the space. So if you get one like this, you know, just kind of put it down and fill in as much space as possible. I try not to overlap them, but if they do, I'm sure they'll be fine. Just fill up all 4 of your trays, and then you have to put them in the freezer for a little bit until they're nice and solid. I'm going to put them in the freezer pretty much overnight, and then I'm going to come back and go ahead and load my freezer. Now, a little side note, I've got 2 sets of these trays. So I already have a set in my freezer from the night before ready to go in the freeze dryer. But right now, I'm waiting for the freeze dryer to defrost because I just completed a batch prior. All right, guys. So the freeze dryer is ready to go because the message on the screen says load the trays into the freeze dryer, close the drain valve, and guess what? It also sent me a message on my phone saying, hey, your freeze dryer is ready. All right, let's go ahead and open the door up.
I've already closed the vacuum valve over here as well as the drain valve. Let's go to the freezer because as I mentioned earlier, I was already pre-freezing some strawberries, okay? So I've got some strawberries, I've got some banana bites still, and I've got something else I'm trying out, and that is some yogurt bites or some, yogurt bites. Just going to go ahead and load that into the freeze dryer. But the real important thing that I want to show you guys is those beautiful strawberries, okay? They're going to go into the freeze dryer, and I'm going to show you when they're done. So let's go ahead and finish loading these babies up. There they go. All right, close the door. Go ahead and hit continue there. And now on the machine, it says freezing. Now, one thing I saw that's really, really cool is when you go into the app itself, I'm going to kind of come close here, and you type in the word strawberries, okay? It right here, pay attention, it says start with recommended setup. And make sure that you hit version 6 up here. As soon as I pressed that button, it sent a notification to my freeze dryer and told my freeze dryer automatically that I am going to be freeze drying strawberries, and it did all the settings for me. It did the -10, it did the extra freeze 0, and the dry temperature is set it to 120 degrees. That is amazing. Another reason why you guys got to get this Wi-Fi dongle and get that software version 6 because it is a game changer. Well, Crazy Dave, I'll see you tomorrow when these babies are done. All right, guys. Well, this is the second batch of strawberries. That's right, the second batch, because the first batch kind of got eaten up pretty darn quick, okay? And I forgot to film the closing video for the first batch. But I will let you know, on the first batch, I did sample some to my neighbors, and the neighbors' kids fell in love with those strawberries. In fact, she gave them 2 thumbs up and said they were better than Trader Joe's. So that's another reason why you should invest in your own freeze dryer. All right, well, this batch is done. Let's go ahead and open up that vacuum and then come over here on the other side. We're going to open up the drain valve. Make sure you always have that drain valve open because otherwise you're going to make one heck of a mess. Once the vacuum is done, you can go ahead and open your door and check these babies out. Here we go. Look at that. There's one tray of strawberries. There's the second one. Might want to zoom in on that. Come close, guys. Look at that. I wish I had smell-o-vision to let you guys smell these things, but I guess not really. Now, something I want to show you. Look at this batch here. These are the round ones. I kind of laid them on the side of my comb. And these ones, I stood them up. So you got 2 different cuts that I'm playing around with to determine if I want to sell them, which one's going to give a better result, the round ones or the triangle ones. All right. Well, let's go ahead and close this machine up. All right, guys, that is the strawberries. Make your own. All right. Crazy Dave, and I'm out with a freeze-dried strawberry.